Hello and welcome to another video. Today we're keeping it simple, you guys. We're keeping it chill, okay? It's summertime, it's hot outside, and you know what? We're staying in because it's hot as shit, okay? But we are going to do some summertime illustrations. This is actually a companion piece to that. It was not a study, but it was a piece that I did that was a limited color palette of my OC Katsuo, and this is another limited color palette piece, but with my OC Duke. And I don't know if they go together. It's sort of kind of a companion piece, just because it's like another drawing of my OC and it's in the square format, and it's also a limited color palette, and so they go together. So yeah, that's what we're doing today. This only took me an hour to do. Went by really fast. I wasn't really trying to get it done quickly, but I was in the zone. The only thing that I don't really like about it is that it is a companion piece with that drawing of Katsuo, but it's actually significantly smaller. Like, the square is the same size, but his head takes up less space than Katsuo's head takes up in the other drawing. I feel like the other drawing that I drew, his head is a lot bigger on the square. And so yeah, I kind of feel like I should have sized this up a little bit. I might actually end up doing that later. This drawing's already finished, but maybe I will later size it up. But first I have to take it as like what's it called? Download the image and then size it up in a different canvas, so that way I don't mess up the integrity of the drawing that I have right now. But I'm gonna worry about that in a later date. So when it came to doing this drawing, I had to pick out the color palette first. Obviously, that wasn't too difficult because Katsuo's color, I associate him with orange, and Duke's color I associate with him is sort of this burgundy red. So I knew I wanted to be like this burgundy red sort of color, and I just needed to get some colors that go along with that. So basically all I did was I just moved down the saturation. I moved up the saturation, and I moved down and up the what's it called? Not the hue, the brightness, just to get different tones, I guess, of the same colors. I don't know if this one is quite as successful as the last one, because for the last one I went and actually looked up a color palette, and so somebody else had made those colors for that color palette, and then I just color picked them. But for this one I had to make it myself. I don't think it looks bad, but I don't know, something about it just doesn't feel quite as, what's it called? I don't know, as nice as the last one. I don't know what it is. Sorry, I just cut right to talking about the color palette, and I didn't even talk about the sketch. But the reason I didn't really talk about the sketch too much is because it's actually pretty simple. The one I did for Katsuo, he's eating a popsicle, and so I was thinking, since these are both supposed to be summertime pieces, I was like, well, if Katsuo was eating a popsicle, what is something else that you would enjoy in the summer? And for some reason, I just could not see Duke eating a popsicle. I had tried to give him a popsicle. I thought about an ice cream cone. I didn't draw these, obviously. These are just things that are going through my mind as I was thinking about sketching this while I was doing like the head before I decided what I wanted to do with his hand. And so I was thinking, I was like, no, not an ice cream cone, no, not a popsicle. What about a slushie? And so I tried to give him a slushie. You can't even see what flavor slushie it is. Maybe it's a slushie, maybe it's a milkshake. It's probably a slushie. You know what is so weird is people say you're not supposed to like drink milk in the hot sun. I think I got that from an episode of Big Time Rush. As funny as that is to say, I watched an episode of Big Time Rush, and I remember when they were talking about things that you shouldn't do, and they're like, you shouldn't drink milk in the summer. And I was like, why should you not drink milk in the summer? I never really understood that, and so I just, in my mind, I'm always like, I should not drink milk in the summer, even though Big Time Rush is not a great quality for scientific research, obviously. Like, what the fuck? So maybe it's okay to drink milk in the summer. I mean, I be drinking milk whenever the hell I feel like it. So I'm a big dairy girl. What can I say? Which makes me sound like a cow. But I do really like dairy. I like cheese. I like milk. I'm one of those weirdos who will have a glass of milk. Obviously not like a plain glass of milk. Like, I like strawberry milk, which is not plain milk. I think that's a little bit better than just drinking plain milk. But we're off topic. We're talking about the piece. And so, yeah, I just like he's drinking a slushie. And honestly, it's really simple. The only thing I kind of struggled with this drawing, because I have Duke pretty down pat in my mind. I know what he looks like, which is so funny to say because I actually did forget his little bang. He has like this one little bang that hangs off from where his hair is like slicked back. And I forgot it all the way to the end. I do add it back, thankfully, because I was like, this looks off for some reason. It's because I forgot his little bang. But yeah, like I said, I've drawn Duke so many times now. I know what he looks like pretty much. I intended to draw the bang. I just forgot it at the last second. But the only thing I really struggled with was drawing his mouth, because I was like, I don't know how to draw people drinking out of a straw. One of my favorite drawings of mine is this like demon lady, this like Medusa lady, and she's like drinking out of a straw. But she does not look like she's drinking out of a straw like at all. Something about puckered lips I find really hard to draw. I'm like, they never look like they're drinking out of a straw. And so I was just like, how do other people stylize lips for drinking out of a straw? So I looked it up, and they really just draw this like slanted thing. And so I was like, okay, I'll just draw his mouth as a slant, and it'll look like he's drinking out of the straw. You guys let me know if that was successful or not. I look at it and I'm kind of like, I don't know if that is really reading the way I want it to read. But you can let me know. And then just went in with the shadows. I kind of pretty similar with the shadows. I tried to have it be a strong light, but I don't think it's as strong as I did for the last one. But I did my best. And overall, that's pretty much the whole thing I have to say about the piece. Like I said, it's pretty simple, pretty easy going. I didn't want to do anything super, super crazy. I have another video tomorrow that's going to be longer because it's the marker coloring for that video that I posted yesterday. So look forward to that. But yeah, I wanted to keep it simple because tomorrow's video actually kicked my ass kind of. And so I wanted to let my mind breathe a little bit. Anyway, that's the end of the video, you guys. Thank you guys for spending this time with me. I will go ahead and see you in the next one. Bye.